Okay, so I just wanted to come on and give my thoughts on the fact that Evelyn Lozada is actually going to be moving forward with a restraining order on OG. I just feel like that's very disgusting for her to sue someone for her actions that she's honestly been showing since the first fucking season. Y'all amp this whole season up by being bullies, by being derogatory, by making colorist remarks, behaving in a way that would offend someone of a different skin complexion. You've said the N word over and over. For years, you have been rejecting the fact that you are even a piece of black, but now you're Afro Latina. You're full of it. I really feel like you're full of it. And Shawnee is really backing, and like Shawnee is like honestly backing you with this whole negative outlook excuse me, that her friends have. But if it's someone who she doesn't particularly like, she won't stop the bullying from happening to that person. She'll just jump in and add to it by saying small little remarks. For Shawnee to come out with that long ass video stating that we as the viewers are too involved, that just really goes to show you she really doesn't care. She really does not care what you feel about it. Honestly, I felt like when she said that she didn't give a fuck if you watched the show or not. Like, she's really playing on our intelligence as the viewers, and she's trying to like make it seem as though like she doesn't know what's going on. She doesn't know how this started. Like, I'll tell you how it started. It started when you sat back and you also played into being a bully to a castmate who's done nothing to you, and she might have behaved in a way that might be what you call aggressive, but that's only after the fact that y'all been bullying her and picking on her since day one. Like, grow up. Like, that shit is really disgusting. And to have Shaq come out and try and like say, you like me, I'm black, like, yeah, I know we have, like, come on, like, that was just ignorant in its own. And that's just like her responding, I like you. Okay, that's just proven that you might not necessarily care for darker skinned black women, but you'll hop on a black dick and fuck him, and it's okay. Like, no, it's just the same thing as like a white person saying, I'm not racist, I have black friends. Like, what the fuck? Like, nobody, like, what is going on? And then for first of all, let me mention this, for Jason Lee and for Nene Leakes to come out and try and defend her and act like they don't know what we see, they don't know what the issue is. They've had people Jason Lee especially has had people, his whole team, research anything that they can pull up on her being racist, and they couldn't find anything. You weren't fucking looking. You weren't watching the same show we've been watching. I don't even understand why he felt the need to come out and even try and defend her. Honestly. Like, honestly, like he said, he doesn't even know her. Like, all he could go off was her, what he's seen on TV. And you mean to tell me out of all 8 seasons, you ain't never seen not one lick of negativity or aggressiveness coming from Evelyn? Please. Like, please. And Nene, ooh, I can't stand, ooh, child. For Nene to try to come out and say that she feels like Evelyn is a black girl, It's just so, it's such a slap in the face. And let me hold up. Nene went so hard on Kim Zolciak about how she treated Sweetie. Let's not forget Sweetie. Okay? She was so gung-ho for Sweetie being treated a certain way and being called certain names behind camera, off camera, on camera. But you don't see anything wrong with Evelyn doing it? Like, you're a hypocrite. Like, and it's disgusting and it shows. And I will no longer watch Basketball Wives. I don't care who comes back on that show. I think if OG does come back on this show, it's ridiculous for her to do it. I don't agree with it, but I will not be watching regardless. If I do watch the reunion, I will only watch it on YouTube. Okay? But based off what I've seen and what I've heard, I'm most likely not gonna want to watch it anyway or review it. So like, this is probably it for Basketball Wives. No, it is it for Basketball Wives. Like, after this, I will no longer watch any other seasons. I did not watch this season. I did not watch a few seasons because I was tired of how they were treating castmates and not being held accountable. But I will no longer. And I only dipped and dabbed into this season because there were some things that just rubbed me the wrong way that I needed to address. But no longer will I be doing Basketball Wives reviews. Like, I'm over it. I think they're disrespectful. I think they're distasteful. Like, how dare you, Evelyn? Like, you wanted to sit there on the first season and like try and make Royce feel less than, as you Susie and I forget whoever else was there were like huddled up across from her, judging her off of a dance video when she's a dancer, talking about some damn your daughter's in high school and she and her friends and her don't want Evelyn to be around Royce. If you don't, girl, after everything you've done, you don't think that you're embarrassing her? You don't think that her friends are talking about how her mother can't take accountability for anything that she does or says? Grow up. And I'm done. I'm done.